Danielle.
Hello, hi. How
How
are
old
you?
are you?
I'm 23.
Are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from originally?
Washington
And
State.
what brings you all the way down here to Arizona?
I had a sugar daddy, and he was taking care of me and my child, and I had to get an ID check for my apartment, and they didn't allow me to stay with his ID under the apartment because they needed mine as well.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it, so I lost my apartment that he was paying for, and me and my son were just staying in, who is 6, and I was homeschooling him.
Okay. And what happened to your son? Where's he at now?
With my dad.
Is he back in Washington?
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
How'd you manage to send him out there?
To manage to send him out there was my dad came and picked him up. My dad picked him up.
And why didn't you go out there with your dad as well?
My dad has his own things going on. My dad's a hard worker. My dad has a lot of priorities. He's about to get married and so on and so forth. And so he's got responsibilities, and that's...
So what are you doing out here to survive?
I'm waiting for an ID, and then I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna get an apartment.
What kind of work experience do you have?
Cooking in fast food. I was a stripper, and yeah, that's about it.
How long did you do those jobs for?
Year to less than a year.
How was it? Did you like the cooking better or the stripping?
I didn't really like any of it. I really personally didn't like any of it.
And what kind of job are you trying to get right now?
To start out, it'll probably be a fast food.
Okay.
And then I'll go to college.
So you're planning on going back to school?
Yeah.
That's good. What do you do right now? Where do you sleep at? Do you have a tent, or do you sleep like behind buildings? Or
I sleep behind buildings and so on. And I'll be going to get an apartment. So that is something that I will...
Isn't it dangerous sleeping behind buildings for a woman?
It can be, yeah. But I definitely want it to end for sure.
How do you do it to stay safe out here doing that?
Certain timage, time.
Do you hang out with like groups of other people to try to stay safe?
Yeah.
What about pepper spray or anything like that? You don't have anything like that?
I don't.